I'm sorry if this video is a little bit short, but I haven't eaten anything and I'm fucking hungry. What's up, friends and fam? It's TJTopchef, and today I want to talk about rejection. Now, we've all been rejected in some kind of way. There's so many forms of rejection nowadays. You got rejection from jobs, rejection from social groups, rejection from relationships, rejections from being accepted by your parents. Like, there's so many different types of rejection. Most of the time, there's no really a reason to like sweat it, because most of the time your life ends up better after the rejection anyway. Now, we've all been rejected in our life in different forms, and if you say you haven't been rejected, you either haven't lived enough, you're lying, or you probably did get rejected and you probably just don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You probably just didn't process it as a rejection. You probably processed it as something else. But we've all been rejected in some kind of way, and like I said, if you haven't, you probably haven't lived enough. And most of the time, not living enough is good, because some people live too much. They do a little bit too much living and they fuck themselves up. Like, either fuck themselves up or fuck themselves over. You know, it's their life. Do with it as you will. Nobody can control anybody else's life, and if you try to, then you're an asshole and you need to get your life together. We've all dealt with rejections so many different ways. I've personally been rejected from a lot of different things. Never been rejected from a social group. I've been rejected from relationships, but not in the way y'all think. I know a lot of people want to say I've never been rejected. I've always got the woman of my dream. The thing about me is, I'm not one of them guys that'll say, oh fuck you, I didn't like you anyway, because chances are you're lying to yourself. Obviously you like the person because you got rejected, so it is what it is. But when I get rejected, man, I flip the whole script, and I bet a lot of people are not really. I don't want to sound head over heels, but chances are there's somebody watching this that rejected me, and you're gonna know the truth now. I got rejected, but I'll flip the script. I will ask you, like, depending on what I got rejected from, I will ask you a specific question, and I'll make sure it could go one of two ways. It'll either be me asking you out, or I will make it so it looks like it could possibly be a typo as well. I don't know 100% what exactly I've said or done in the past. I can't really think of the messages 100%. Most of the time it was over a text. It would be dumb to ask somebody over a text now. I mean, ask somebody out over a text. Just ask them in person, because every time I ask somebody out in person, I never got rejected. But whenever I ask somebody out over a fucking text message, I got rejected, and I can't blame why. So most of the time people didn't even answer. I was like, bruh, you really gonna do me like that? Like, I can understand if you say, no, I got a boyfriend, I don't want to be in a relationship, I'm taking school seriously right now, I don't like you. Like, I would rather you say all of that instead of just not answer. Like, I'm just like, well, damn, is it that serious? I can understand back then. Honestly, guys, I was going through my Facebook messages from like when I was in middle school, and boy, oh my word, I wish I could just take all that shit back I said. It wasn't like nothing bad, but it was most likely like embarrassing. Like, did I really say some shit like that? Was I really like this? Did I really think this worked? It's like I completely changed. Like, I don't know what I was going through, but the shit but that's all besides the point. We're here to talk about rejection. Like I said, I ain't afraid to share anything with you guys. It's one thing I would never share unless I get to like 1 million subscribers. Then I will feel so accomplished that I will have to let you guys know. Plus, it was probably kind of like a promise. But I've dealt with rejections from, let me see, what have I been rejected from? I've been rejected from jobs. I've been rejected from relationships. I can't really think too in depth of what else I've been rejected from, but we've all dealt with rejections. I keep on wanting to say different words, like every time I'm ready to say rejection. That's why I'm like stumbling over my words and shit. Here's the thing. When it comes to jobs, getting rejected from a job is painful. There's been plenty of times where I got rejected from a job and I said I would just go inside this job and I will fuck everything up and make you guys have to work extra harder for not having me on the team. And then there's other times where I got rejected from a job where I was like, thank you. I'm so glad that I got rejected from a job because I'm just trying to get this job for the money and I'm not even really going to enjoy it. So thank you for rejecting me. But in the end, I honestly took an oath to myself, made a promise with myself. I was not going to get a job for the money. I was going to get a job that I'm going to enjoy doing because chances are I will be one of those people standing behind a counter or sitting behind a desk and doing some shit I don't want to do just because it makes me money. And to be honest with you, I see so many people deal with these type of depressions, being miserable just to get money. Fuck that, man. I'm gonna do what I want to do and hopefully I'll get paid for it too. I would rather be happy and getting money than be fucking miserable and getting money, because like I said, man, money ain't gonna make me happy. Of course I enjoy having money, it helps you out and everything, and yeah, I've always loved getting money, but I'm not gonna let money take over my happiness and make me a fucking fool like most of these people are. Like, you see these females and dudes out here doing the dumbest shit ever just so they can get a paycheck. Fuck that. I would rather be happy. So most of the time the rejection was positive. It helped me out, and in the end I got a good job with a good group of people that support me, and I love doing it. So it is what it is. When it comes to rejection from relationships, honestly, most of the time, well, out of what I've dealt with, I can't really tell people how to, like, you know, deal with it, but it always helped me out because I realized in the end, seeing the stuff that they deal with, still seeing the things that they go through, seeing the people that they hang around and shit like that, seeing the way they are, chances are those relationships wouldn't have worked out anyway. I always wanted to go to the girl that was either easy or cute, but I never wanted to go for the girl that was, you know, like my equal. Like, I always wanted to do the dumbest things. Like, why would I sit around and chase this girl that doesn't want me, that has so many different things wrong with her already? Like I said, I don't judge anybody's insecurities, but you know, it is what it is. I would just be fucking myself over in the end. So most of the time you just gotta, you know, relax and be patient, and everybody's gonna deal with rejection every now and then. It doesn't have to be with a relationship, but it's just always a certain way you can take things. Being rejected from a social group, most of the time, if it's two different ways it could go. It could either go like, we don't want to reject you, but chances are you won't fit in, and not fit in as in
you're not one of us.
Like, I mean fit in as in like you won't enjoy being around us because we like different things. That's one type of way of rejection could go with a social group. Or it could go with,
oh, you don't fit in with us and we don't like you,
which I said I never dealt with. I've experienced other people do it in the social group that I was in, and obviously I separated myself from that because I don't like tell people where they don't belong and shit like that. So chances are, if a person telling you you don't belong somewhere, you don't want to be there anyway. I mean, unless you're just a broken person, you want to fit in somewhere, and I can understand wanting to fit in. Me personally, I don't want to fit in anywhere. I'd rather be alone. I make posts about this all the time. I'd rather be alone than being in groups, running with people, being a part of an organization. Like, I would love to be a part of an organization, but let me do me while I'm doing that. I don't want to be that person that's, okay, you could be a part of our organization, but you have to censor this, you can't say this anymore, you have to act like this, and you have to do that. And that's not me. That's why I made sure when I joined YouTube, I wasn't going to fuck around with any groups. I wasn't going to be a part of any communities. I just want to be TJ. I want y'all to know me for me. I don't want to be part of this community. I don't want to be a part of these people. I don't want to be a part of this group. I don't want to, like, if I have a group, I want to start my own group, and it'll be completely open-minded, and you'll have the freedom of doing anything. That's the type of person I am. Whenever I've started social groups or anything, I don't want to really say started, but whenever I've took lead in a social group or something, I never told anybody how to act. I never told anybody, like, it comes naturally if that's the way the person is, but I never, you know, told a person you got to be like this, man. You can't, like, who am I to tell anybody that? But yeah, man, so like, I don't want to sound like one of those people that try to give you cliche advice or anything like that. Like, I wouldn't mind giving advice. I love to do it, but in the end, who am I to tell somebody how to handle their situations? But when it comes to rejection, there's so many different ways of handling it. It's all in your mind on how you interpret it and how you handle it at the same time. So like I said, man, when it came to my rejections, man, when it's a store, hopefully I either got happy and glad I got out of that, or I wanted to fuck some shit up in the store. Like if I were to get rejected from like a grocery store, you go to the back where all the Cheetos and shit at and just spill them all over the floor. That'd be fucked up, cause it'd be roaches all through the store. Little kids would be probably eating the shit off the floor, and chances are I'll just be looking like a fucking dickhead for doing some shit like that. But it's just in the moment, you know, spirit of the moment. You just want to fuck shit up. But I didn't do any of that, guys. Trust me. I only got rejected from like 3 jobs. Yeah, but in the end, I got my dream job. And yeah, man, when it comes to rejection, man, just know what you're doing. Be patient with it. And I say be patient because give yourself time to go over it with your head. Go over it with your head. Go over it in your head. Keep everything situated. Don't lash out crazily unless it'll make you satisfied. It's like, no, I'm just playing. Y'all know the consequences of anything y'all do, and I ain't gonna say it no more than that. Anyway, man, in the comment section below, let me know if no, don't do that. Never mind. Just never mind, because it's gonna be a fucking train wreck in the comment section. But what do y'all want me to talk about next? That's what I wanted, because a lot of people tell me to talk about stuff in certain videos, but I'm like, I got TJ Talks. But anyway, I love my Knicks, I love my Disneys, I love my Cartoon Networks, a lot of shows as a kid, but one particular one that stood out to me was Noggin. Now, they don't really put Noggin on TV anymore. At least the cable providers that I've experienced so far is not there anymore, but I did love it. It had all my favorite shows. It had stuff like Gullah Gullah Island, Little Bill, The Upside Down Show, Ubi, baby shows.